Hello to my YouTube constituents.
She's been good too. She's good.
Doris Burke is the best of the business, sir. You know, on this stage, on every stage. Remember when Scott Van Pelt did all the ESPN Sports Centers? That's what Doris Burke is. It's all the basketball games. Is the rest of these mom? Not good. I don't need to hear, Mama, there goes that man. Give me Doris Burke on an analyst stage, and I'm good. All right, people. Since we're talking basketball, let's talk some basketball. Get this break going. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's the finals, which means the season's almost over, which means then we get into the draft. Shout out to Cooper Flag, who already has an avatar on 2K website right now. It's kind of crazy. Hey, bro, make the character at least. Get him in a jersey. Scan him into the system. What are we doing? What we got? Put the players that you picked up in the chat so we can send those requests up to the card guys and let them do what they do. If your charisma is high, they will take care of you. In the meantime, in between time, let's get it. Let's get it.
Aaron Neesmith and Ryan Nemhart.
Yes, Nancy.
That's the.
It's on YouTube right now. Live streaming on YouTube as well. On our Breaks and Takes 1 channel, the main channel, Breaks and Takes channel, is where you will find this on YouTube. Live right now. And then we'll also stay on that page forever and ever and ever, as long as the internet and YouTube exists. It will be there forever. So you can go back and watch later on if need be. If you can't stick around for the entirety of this break, if my voice gets annoying and you want to just watch the video on mute, or you want to fast forward to the end where the hits are going to be shown, because we do a recap at the end also. You have those options. We've given you so many options. Cody Williams, Zach Edey, Destiny of Tijon Saloon, Hallie was in the finals. There's Jet Howard. Look at Johnny Furpy just falling out. Certified auto. Kid might go ahead and get him a championship this year. Furp Dog. Johnny Farpy on the auto. We like him. We got the big meow. Jamal Murray. Non-numbered. Youth Quaker Cody Williams. De'Aaron Fox. Mama's Boy Buffkin. Quentin Grimes. What year is... Hey. Question. Because maybe I'm tripping. What year was Quentin Grimes drafted?
2021.
Why is he a rookie in this set?
Let me take a peek.
That makes no sense.
Quentin Grimes has a rookie card in this set. Is that not goofy? That's goofy, right?
That's silly.
It doesn't make any sense.
That's very silly.
Q Grimes is not a rookie. All right, just making sure I'm not tripping. Test driver Brandon Miller
He's cage here.
and Cam Christie. That's what I thought.
He has a optic.
He has a rookie card in Topps Chrome. Crazy talk. Welcome to the YouTube side of things. What players do you have in this particular break? Russell Westbrook, T-Mac, little Tracy McGrady action. 81 out of 99. Nice T-Mac there. Jimmy Butler, 150 out of 299. Instincts of Rob Dillingham. As soon as he learns how to throw a post-entry pass, the world will then be your oyster, Rob. B-Pod. Yeah, Austin, that's kind of crazy, right? You got Tatum. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. There's Ty Halley. Lock it up. Kevin Durant on the lock it up insert. Alex Caruso, Jalen Tyson, Khalil Weir, Stephon Castle. Also, Iguodala on the hollow. Ulrich Kamchi, Test Driver PG, Mark Williams, and the Bainosaurus Flex, Desmond Bain. Think they got confused with Quentin Post? That's wild.
That is crazy.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Probably true.
Well played. Well played.
What did they mix up?
Quentin Post and Quentin Grimes. The 7-foot tall Caucasian gentleman got confused for the 6'5" 2-guard, combo guard, because their names are Quentin. Peace.
If,
And spelled differently, by the way. Way to go, Tops. Way to go, Tops. He should be. He's a rookie. He's an actual rookie.
No, I'm saying he might have to be a rookie then, because maybe they mixed him up.
Quentin Post?
Yes.
Maybe. We'll check the checklist. But that's hilarious. That's hilarious. I love that. I love that comment.
I don't think he's exclusive.
Gold star. Well done. Well done. My guy Q Post though. Golden State Warriors legend Quentin Post. There's a worm. Draymond Green. That'd be an interesting little matchup if they ever squared off. Ooh! Look at the numbers on this young man. 171 out of 350. Victor Wembanyama. It's a nice one. Anthony Davis. Destiny of Alex Sarr. Dominique Wilkins. This pose is a little wild. I know it's a pass that he's throwing, but they could have put a ball in there or something. So I don't know. It's a little awkward. James Harden, Cody Williams, Marcus Sasser, test drive with Dame Lillard.
Where's he gonna go? You don't have to jump.
Who? Wemby?
Yeah.
Kevin Garnett on the hollow.
You don't have to jump.
Jalen Tyson, 61 out of 65. Instincts of Zach Levine. There's Magic and Justin Edwards. Glad Justin got in this set. Shout out to Justin Edwards. You feel like you can get a bucket on Wemby? One bucket.
10 shots is what he's saying. 10 shots.
Out of 10 shots. Is he guarding you?
He's watching from the stands.
Is he defending you at all?
Somewhat.
Somewhat. Like
All right, 1 of 20 then.
he's at the free throw line and you're at the top of the key?
20.
Because that's somewhat.
I got a better shot at that than you do at hitting Paul Stevens' fastball.
Me?
They're both, the chances are both the same.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Negative.
Is he? If he's not playing real defense, if he's sitting down on the sideline, you get the first shot, the first 5 for free. Then sure, you got a bucket coming, buddy. But
Birthday jumpers, no layups.
no, all jumpers, no pressure.
If the prerequisite, if he's not going to guard you the first 5 shots, you need to hit it. After that, though, if you don't hit a jumper,
And he comes sprinting out on the court.
this Tibetan monk trained Victor Wembanyama.
That'd be hilarious.
How many cards did you go take?
Maybe it's Grimes'
How long
first
do I
top card.
Do I have the rest of my life?
Bro, no, like, he's being involved.
Derek White on the hollow. Tristan
It would
Newton.
never happen, bro.
Doesn't
It would never happen.
Grimes has been in tops before, right? KJ Simpson.
In tops?
Yeah, he's been in tops before, right?
I don't think he was there last year.
Actually, yeah, he might have been.
Jared Allen on the
Now
auto.
that I'm thinking about it,
Because Jack's saying maybe it's his first tops card is why you got the rookie.
I think he has been.
129 out of 150 on Kyle Filipowski, Terrence Shannon Jr. I mean, either way, if you got the Quentin Grimes spot, you're going to get the card. Well, it's not because of Quentin Post, because he's a rookie on here too. Looking at it
So
right
they
now.
got 2 of them? They got Quentin Post, Quentin Grimes, and both rookies.
Yeah. It could be what Jack's saying. Maybe it's his first tops
I think
card.
it's just an error.
I mean, wholeheartedly.
I just, shockingly, I think Top 10 messed something up.
Wait. What do you mean? What do you mean? Tops?
I know.
Made a
I hate
mistake?
to blow your mind like this.
I don't.
It may have just
Hey.
slipped up on
Hey,
me.
man. You let my reality be my reality. Okay? Don't you go ruining it. Talking about Topps making mistakes out here.
Well, it's definitely a foul.
Could never. Would never. Alright? Still your tongue, sir. Still your tongue. First box out of the way. On to numero dos. You saw his auto pulled and doesn't have a rookie logo. Hey man. Alright, well, we'll see if we get any more rookie card logos of Quentin Grimes. Because maybe we got one misprint and it's like a 1 of 1 somehow. And somebody's going to be extremely rich when they get it. So, shout out to you. Ryan Dunn. Lawrence Joseph Bird. Jalen Wells. KD on the hollow. Bronny James. Test drive of LeBron. Have those two go back to back is hilarious. Jalen Tyson on the auto. Yay. JT20, even though he wears 24. Cade Cunningham on a hollow. Lonnie Walker. I think he's overseas somewhere. AJ Johnson, who might have a breakout year coming up. Kyrie. IQ. DC. And more.
In Dodger Stadium as the catcher for.
Nice. You don't think the YouTube's working? I challenge you, Matt, because I'm talking to 3 people on YouTube right now. I respectfully disagree with you, sir. Go to our main channel on YouTube, Breaks and Takes. Should be live there. Fun fact, this is first regular set rookie card. All the others have been autos only. Look at that. Look at that. And then see what the fun facts. Jarris Walker. Oh, that's fire. That's fire. Nice little black and white here. Zachary Resache. Had a good rookie year, by the way. Pell Larson, Oso, B-Pod. Q Grimed up, another rookie hit. Spencer Dinwiddie. There's J-Dub. Lock It Up, Kawhi Leonard. That makes sense.
He's been trending because he was named the quote-unquote fan of the game.
Derek White. MPJ, 75 out of 275. Michael Porter Jr. What up, Brian? And Tristan Da Silva. Looking for KJ Simpson tonight? Well, you're in luck, sir. Pulled a base of his already. You also have the post spot. We got you. Say less. Say less. We got you.
This is on the national TV broadcast. That's Justin Turner. You see anything?
How you doing, Brian? Are you well, sir? Are you having a good time? You having a good Friday the 13th?
Yeah, I love that guy.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. Jimmy Butler on the hollow.
I think there's a legit case.
Tristan Da Silva.
So you should retire 13.
Tristan Da Silva on the Destiny.
No.
Gary Trent Jr. of Milwaukee fame. This doesn't look like a Gary or a Trent on this auto, but Gary Trent Jr. on the autograph. No Clowney. Ron Holland, 155 out of 199. Him and Isaiah Stewart are like 2 like-to-fight guys on the same team. That's all they want to do is fight. They want to scrap. Test drive of my guy Cade and AJ Mitchell. Just a solid backup point guard.
I imagine that if he goes to the Dodgers off red, there's actually
maybe Philly can sign him to another rookie contract, save some money. They need to bring him back. Somebody's got to be healthy and put the ball in the basket. Q Grimes is definitely one of them last year. Let me ask you guys, do you guys think that Quentin Grimes' run was like legit? That little 20 point 25-point
I
run he
have
was
a
on?
question for you, my friend.
Well, answer mine first.
It
Then
has
we
to
can
do
get to
with
yours. Okay.
No, this isn't it.
Okay, so
Well, because of that, we've seen
Yeah.
this kind of thing happen before, right?
we have.
This is not a basketball-related question, by the way. But,
Okay. Oh. Devin Booker,
Nice.
27 out of 250 or 350.
You've
Melo,
seen, you've seen numerous players
99 out of
quote, unquote,
125.
be the guy for a run, right? Like, there's like the Insanity runs, there's the Quentin Grimes run,
yeah.
Cam Thomas. There's like notable, like 2 weeks where this guy is like the guy. And I thought about this with wrestling yesterday.
Okay.
Because
Brandon
like,
Ingram,
I never saw
Bilal
this Tony Storm,
Coulibaly.
right? Can
Okay.
you make anyone into a world champion in wrestling?
Can you make anyone into a world
Anybody.
champion in professional
Quentin
wrestling?
Grimes was the guy in basketball for like 3 weeks. Jeremy Lin was the talk of basketball for a month.
On what stage?
I think
Any
you're-
stage.
I think you're
Yeah.
overestimating
On any stage, yeah.
3 weeks talk of basketball, but
Bro, you could have asked your mom, your
No,
grandma,
no.
co-workers.
Jeremy Lin, yes.
You heard of Jeremy Lin?
Yeah, Jeremy
Oh,
Lin.
That's
kid-
what he's
kid-
talking about.
That kid for the Knicks?
No,
you
he
could
said-
have asked
he said-
anybody.
He said Quentin Grimes, though.
But like, your results may vary. That's the whole point. It's like,
That's
yeah,
the point
your
of the
results
question,
may
yeah.
vary. But like, can you make anybody a world champion in wrestling?
Yeah.
I think so, too.
If you're talking about any stage, yeah. 'Cause
Any stage.
I'll put you in the Indies. I can put you anywhere and make you a champion.
AEW,
Yeah.
your shitty local backyard.
Bro,
Any
James
Fed.
James Gibson
That's
was always champion.
I thought you were going to say Khali, but I appreciate you.
They made the Great Khali the world.
I mean, they did though. They kind of just get
You can make anyone into the world champion. Your results may vary, but
Jabari Walker too. I got you, Brian. I mean, they damn near gave the NXT belt to Jasper Troy just this past
you would have been
Tuesday.
fine with it. You were watching it.
Nah, he's not too bad. I can see them giving it to him eventually. Not right now.
But you can heat up anybody.
1,000%.
and
Marcus
make
Smart.
them world champ. There are people who thought
OMP.
that R-Truth was going to win the world title a couple Saturdays ago. That's crazy.
Eric Gordon on the auto. Why does nobody's auto look like they actually wrote this?
Yeah.
Eric Gordon on the auto.
Hired him.
LaMelo Ball.
Because there was such a
62 out of 299 on
backlash
Jonas
from fans
Valanciunas.
and wrestlers alike.
Yeah. Did you see the post where Gunther was saying he went to the back and nobody was there? Like when he came out with the belt Monday?
No, I did not.
Yeah, he's like, nobody's backstage. There's a lot of pushback for Jay losing it already, which is goofy. Like, he was always going to be a transitional champion. I think it's who he lost it to. Like, if he lost it to Seth or something, that would have made sense story-wise, but why is it... Why does it go to Gunther? You think that might have been kayfabe?
I think Gunther is maybe something
All right, I'm fine with that.
Because, like, I know he's been around, but I imagine, like, Kaiser's always there. That's his boy.
Well, he ain't been on TV.
Hey, where's that guy at?
Yeah, he ain't been on TV in how
where's
long?
Ludwig Kaiser at?
Yeah.
He must be, I'm assuming he's hurt.
Tiffany's still on the road, so we know, I mean, if he's at the crib or something, that's different. We got some gold coming up. Dirk Nowitzki, Joel Embiid. Stay healthy, stay healthy, stay healthy.
Tough layup, bro. Got aura. Got aura.
Taylor Hendricks, 48 out of 50.
Yo.
Gold game. Johnny Furphy. Nice little Furp dog. Jeremy Shohan on the
Johnny
hollow.
Furphy get playing time this series?
Are they blowing them out right now?
No, but he played in
Franz
the
Wagner,
Eastern Conference Finals.
First dog's not bad, though.
Youthquake.
You know who was currently in it? I think he got a bucket with Ben Shepherd.
Yeah,
Shepherd plays for them.
it's the mustache, bro.
He's pretty good.
It's the mustache, bro.
Him and Larry Bird.
It's the looks a little different.
Indiana white boys.
Well,
Mustache.
but you're halfway right. You're halfway right.
Is Larry Indiana related? Did he play ball? Did he got a mustache?
Larry, yeah. Ben
Jo-
isn't
Ben Shepherd?
fully
White boy? Indiana
fledged.
related? Basketball?
You got
Mustache.
the wrong persons on screen for these outbursts of yours.
I'm just saying, man.
But it's right of the wrong person.
Taylor
I don't see a
Hendricks.
difference between Ben Shepherd and
Lock it up,
Larry
Kevin
Bird.
Durant. Jayhawk, Derrick
That's all I'm
Jones.
saying.
But
Harrison Ingram on the gold.
difference.
Next stop, 4 out of 50. Harrison Ingram auto.
That's
I don't know if I'd call him the next. Yeah, somewhere around there. 6'5", 6'6".
Oh, he's not 6'10".
Carmelo Anthony.
Larry?
D Wade.
6'10".
It's like 6'9".
Okay.
It's not a drastic
He's not
difference.
6'7".
Larry's 6'9", sir.
He's taller than Magic.
He's 6'9". Larry's 6'9".
Okay, 6'9".
Yeah, it's not like a drastic. It's like it's an inch off.
He's taller than Magic. His stories are so crazy.
He's the best.
He's got the next best stories next to like Mike.
Yeah.
AJ Johnson, 35 out of 350.
I'm not gonna make that. I'm not gonna do this right now.
Who do you think has better stories?
Larry,
No, yeah,
we won't get into this though.
the folklore stories. Yeah, I like both of their stories.
Not even taking off the warm-up jacket.
Steph Curry.
Come on, man. I don't like
To walk in the other locker room, which one of you guys are going to finish second? 47 out of 150, Jaylon Tyson.
Was that the one he like raised his hand up?
Yeah, he had the one finger. Yeah,
Crazy.
How have they not made that into a card? Like, come on. What are we talking about?
with the bird warm up, like the
Warm-up
bird
jacket,
name
finger in
tag.
the air? How's
Yeah,
that-
bro.
How's it like a 1-in-1 timeless moments auto?
That would be
Come
fire.
on, I'm printing them $1 billion.
That would be
Maybe
fire.
Too late.
Nah,
I'm giving them $1 billion idea.
nah, never too late. AJ does have a ton of potential.
I think it's too late.
I think him being over in Washington kind of helps, for sure.
Too late.
Him jumping over there, not jumping over, being traded over there opens up a lot of space for him to expand on his game. Good athlete. There's some kind of combo guard, maybe low-key point guard potential there. Confident in his shot. Gonna have a lot of space over in Washington to really explore that. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. They got a lot of that prototype over there, so I mean, it all comes down to who can beat who out for those minutes. And I like that situation. We'll see what they do with Washington's got what, 6? That number 6 pick? We'll see what they do with it.
What happened to your guy Isaac?
Who?
Your guy
Isaac, who else Isaac? Give me a last name.
Isaac Bonga.
Old man Bonga? He's overseas somewhere. Skylight Auto, Jonathan Kuminga. That doesn't look like Kuminga, but that's fine. We'll go with that. Kevin Garnett. Domas, 80 out of 125. I called you Domas
Why would you say that?
because it's on the card. Domantas Sabonis. There's Sandro Mamu. Scottavius Barnes. Spicy P. 23 out of 99. Scotty?
Yeah.
No. Stephon Castle, 63 out of 99 on the instinct.
Pull it up when you're done. It's very funny, shockingly enough. 6'10", gangly.
Dude covers,
kid,
he covers the whole spectrum.
multi-$100 million guy. He just riding around on the scooters, eat shit out the middle of a road.
He covers the whole spectrum. That's why we love
I
him.
love that guy so much.
Scottavius Barnes. Yep, there it is. My life. My life. If you guys see me just kind of hands go limp on the screen, I've been taken out. So, it's on the way.
Bro, see, I told this guy. Man, we knew the show was gonna happen.
It's been swell. You guys have been awesome. But it is Friday the 13th. So I'll try to keep the cards clean if something does happen to me. But we have standby breakers, so don't feel like it's gonna go just completely just dead. Like somebody else will slide in, they'll dump me out of the chair, they'll put another breaker here, we'll finish up strong. So don't you guys worry, you'll get your product. Terrence Shannon Jr., Ryan Dunn on a Destiny. My guy, Anthony Penny Hardaway. Clyde Drexler, Hollow. Colin Sexton, Test Drive of Cade. Hollow of Cody Williams. Mark Williams, LeBron on the Instinct. We'll see how committed they are to him, depending on who they draft at 6. There's been talks of Ace falling in the draft. Were you mad at him landing in Washington?
I think it's Con and Nippleton.
So, what do we do with Kispert? Tyler Hero, test drive.
They got Corey Kispert, but better.
Do you get rid of Kispert if that's the
so.
case?
Some
Dylan
team-
Jones,
some team will give you
96
something.
out of 199.
He's gotta have.
Corey's quality. Corey's a quality player.
He gotta have a decent amount of value in the league for like what he does.
No, he does for sure. I'm just saying if you got
He's kind of everything.
if you have a similar player for cheap, you probably keep the
I think
cheaper
they're all
version.
similar. Like
Say what?
you look at guys like Danny kind of took a step up, but like I wouldn't be crazy to say like Denny, Corey Kispert, guys like Jaime Hawkins, like all kind of do very similar. Like,
Oh, you talking
we're
about-
like super balanced players. Like every team has.
I think Denny's kind of ventured into like the Derek White bag.
I think he's leveled up.
Yeah.
But before, like this year, like I always thought like that Kispert and Denny were very similar players, which makes you think that Corey Kispert has like another level.
Ron Holland on auto. Also Igodaro, Baylor Shireman again. Yo, Chris. Talk to your man. Talk to your man about these trousers, sir. Talk to your man about these trousers, sir. These are short shorts, sir. Why is Jalen Brunson rocking the John Stockton's, my
That's
guy?
what I'm talking. That's my guy.
Why are we doing this? It's a lot of thigh meat, sir.
That's
It's a
my
lot
guy.
of thighs out, sir. No.
It's summertime.
Cam Spencer.
Eyes out.
No. Mm-mm.
Yeah, bro.
Way too much thigh, my friend. Way too much thigh. Scotty Barnes.
Nice.
Another nice Scotty hit there. Adeem Bona, 21 out of 75. Lock it up, Chet Holmgren. They actually put people on these lock it up cards that play defense. I like that. That's important to me.
Sound like
True advertising.
what was the insert?
Future stars or
It was like crazy potential or
yeah.
future.
And then it was like
It was
garbage.
Like, it's in the recon.
It had like
Limitless potential.
It's like
it had like Bryce McGowan's on there. It's like, fam, what are we doing?
here, man?
Shout out Bryce McGowan's. Shout out to my guy B Mac. But
It's Jalen Shafino.
what are we doing?
Limitless?
What are we doing? Let's relax.
those are the inserts there.
Those are always right.
Next box. Let's ramp it up though. Let's get some of the cover boy.
Is it Sachet? Is it Castle?
That's Wardell.
Oh.
We bought a Capital 99 already though.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Yeah. That's stacked there.
Spicy Pete. Nice. That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice little
There's a King of the Dream.
kind of color match. That's cool. That's a nice card.
Jed Howard, Sandro. Brody, did you see Brody took that contract?
I thought he didn't take that contract.
I thought he did.
Wait, which contract?
I thought I saw him take 3 years, 150? Huh?
He declined.
3,
But didn't he really take 3 years, 150 from that Euro?
the overseas? I thought he took it.
Did he? I didn't see.
Somebody look it up. Jared Vanderbilt, looking like an 1980s Laker player.
There was a crazy offer for him.
Yeah, it was 3 years, 150 to play overseas.
Good. He's never gonna be NBA champ. Let me get that bag in.
Hey man, if you on your way out, they're about to ostracize you from the league.
All I see is that he declined his option and that he was free agent. Well, he was a-
3 years, 150 is wild. I'm not turning it down. Tristan Da Silva on the auto. De'Aaron Fox, Scotty.
I know.
Busy, right?
Yeah, because it probably was like the other breaks.
Are you my executioner, Garrett?
You want me to jump off the ladder?
Clyde Drexler, 95 out of 350. Jaylon Tyson, 57 out of 275. Youth Quaker, Devin Carter, Cam Christie, and Marcus Sasser.
give like 5 innings, 9 Ks, and 9 runs, or it's like 3 innings, 2 strikeouts, 4 walks.
Some other guy Skeens again. 5 innings, 4 no.
Pirates Williams.
There's like a 1 point something.
Yeah.
You said we've seen.
He is going to lose kind of.
You have a losing record. You have a losing record with like a 1.25 ERA.
4 and 6, I think.
He'll finish like 6 and 8. And
Jet Howard on the hollow. Norman Powell.
With 5
Kawhi Leonard, lock it up. Pell Larson. There's a base Tatum. Got to get a little bit more. Hakeem Olajuwon. Elvin Hayes, little throwback here. 184 out of 299. Josh Hart, no rookie card. Kobe Buffkin, Jalen Bridges on the purple. Brandon Miller, test drive. Tristan Da Silva, and Walker Kessler. We need to get a big this offseason.
They're not going to be that much.
Walker?
Yeah.
Probably not.
They want a king ransom for that.
Yeah, I'm
like
cool.
Utah went to
No, it's Danny Ainge. It's Danny Ainge doing Danny Ainge stuff. Yeah, we won't get Walker Kessler. It'll have to be somebody else. I thought we could get Miles Turner, but he's kind of upped his stock.
Yeah,
Kind of upped his stock. Skylight Precious Achua on the auto. Austin Reeves. Chris Livingston, 36 out of 50. Little gold gang action there. Stephon Castle. Dante DiVincenzo. At some point, some basketball analyst will say your name correctly, Dante. You just hang in there. Jalen Bridges. Nice little subtone on that one. Chris Livingston.
Dwight Howard this
I don't think he wants to put on a Laker jersey anymore. I thought he was going to wrestling. Yeah, personality, still athletic, 7-footer. Doesn't look like he shouldn't be in there. They can market that some kind of way. He already has a name. If he does a springboard clothesline at 7 foot, goofy. Emmanuel Quickly. Jamal Murray, 16 out of 25.
Would you want Aiton?
Would I want Aiton?
Yeah.
No. Harrison Ingram, Walker Kessler. I don't trust Aiton. Andre Jackson Jr., AJJ on the auto. Who? Depending on what it would cost us. Rudy has a concept I don't mind. But it depends on what it would cost us.
Dalton Connect and like a first round pick.
It would cost more than that.
I mean, I wouldn't give up Rudy.
Yeah. I'd rather, because Rudy's going to come with that price tag, I'd rather not have that. I want to see if New York is serious about Mitch. I mean, when he's healthy, he can be in some lineups here. We got to see what whoever the new coach is going to do. We got to see what he decides to do with him. If he plays cat at the 4, which is what I would do, but you know, I don't be knowing nothing. Rudy Gobert, Victor Wembanyama on the purple, Donovan Mitchell. B-Pod, Brandon Podziemski, 84 out of 99. Giannis Antetokounmpo, back-to-back. One of those will lock it up. Huh? Klay Thompson. if these Giannis rumors are true,
I think it's on.
huh?
I think he's staying for sure.
Giannis?
Yeah, I think.
I don't believe it either. But if they're true,
pretty much, I think he's pretty much set. Like, he's not going.
I'd play him at the 5. Giannis. I'd play him at the 5, especially on that team. I'll play him at the 5. And we could just completely spread the floor, give him the entire lane to kind of on a short roll or catching a lob. Boy, dude, to finish the year shooting like 75%. Ryan Dunn, Dylan Jones, Kyrie Irving, Anthony Edwards on the instincts. His on-court instincts on point. Off the court instincts, not so. Not so good. Anthony Edwards? Which fans are we talking about? Stephon Castle on the auto.
Nice.
Very nice.
He's talking about that
Dominique Wilkins, 44 out of 65. He's got too many. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what he based that off of. I don't know what evidence he had to kind of back that statement. Nor do I want to know what kind of evidence he had to back that statement. They could have got my man shooting a jump shot or a dunk pose or something like this. It's not the pose for Dominique.
He's ready to go.
Huh?
He's ready to go right there.
Have you seen this card? Come look at this card, sir.
You think that's him letting go to the ball for a pass?
That's him
right?
passing it. Yeah.
Maybe it's him ready to receive the ball. Like a running back.
What? No.
Like Derrick Henry.
Like Derrick Henry. That's how we used to do the dribble handoff back in my day.
Yeah, exactly.
Instincts of Kyrie,
Fossil.
John Stockton,
Bro.
Kyle Filipowski, Ulrich Comtree. That's the first time I've seen him actually with a basketball in his hand. Derrick Jones Jr., 231 out of 350.
High fly.
Anthony Simons, 189 out of 275. What is his what's Derrick Jones' nickname? Flight? Something Flight?
Flight reacts.
That's crazy. I hope not.
That's the goat right there.
Is
I
it?
love that guy so much.
Is it?
He's so
Is
funny.
it though?
He's so funny.
Is it though?
OMFG. He's the best.
Hey, it's fine, bro. You don't have to. You're not missing anything by not knowing what Flight Reacts is.
My name's Flight, but they call me FTC. I'm not calling you FTC. I'm a grown ass man.
I'm not doing that, bro.
God, he's the best.
wrestler or something.
Nah, he's a
He's
YouTuber.
a basketball YouTuber.
He's he's a YouTuber.
I mean,
He's in the basketball community on YouTube. He's not a basketball YouTuber. Yeah.
But he's like the best. I want to get that crappy mic he has, just so I can he does the blow into the mic.
Yeah.
And it sounds like a circle and alley answer. I want that so bad.
All right. First half off the way, second half started. We finished the first half off with a Stephon Castle auto, so yay. Let's see what we can make happen in the second half, though. Quentin Post on the hollow. Rob Dillingham, lock it up. Oh, there we go. They blew it. They blew it. Karl Anthony Towns on the lock it up. No. Also, Eagle Darrow on the auto.
I mean, when he wants to. When he's engaged, he likes to walk it.
Yeah, all right. Anthony Edwards. Of course, Jalen Tyson on the Youthquake. 4 out of 5.
Hey.
That's what we. Anthony Black.
JT y'all are looking for, right?
Anthony Black and Victor Wembanyama right after that, but we get the Jalen Tyson.
Hey.
4 out of 5 on the Youthquake.
Great.
Even with Youthquake. You said what? Respect what? He signs it with the wrong number.
He does sign it with the wrong number. That is a tough.
You might have wore 20 back like when you had relevance.
Middle school.
Yeah, middle school or something. You're in the pros now, sir. Huh? He signs it JT20.
You wear 24, right?
And he wears 24. Even if it was like the age at the time, 20 years old, that's fine. Still, it's not gonna last, sir, and you're not gonna get that 20 back.
Yeah, they call me funny, call me FTC types.
I ain't calling you that, bro. Huh?
That's a good question. Right?
Nobody. That's the problem.
No, that can't be true. Maybe they never retired.
Look it up.
I'm looking.
The Cal, yeah. Who did Cal's retiring?
LeBron James.
Exactly. There's Wardell.
No, all right, don't be disrespecting Mark Price like that, okay?
25. Cover boy. 3 out of 99. Steph Curry. Followed by John Stockton. 61 out of 150. I'm not saying they've never had players in Cleveland. I'm saying nobody's worn 20. Wait, what'd you say? What'd you just say right now? Mark Price today would be legendary, sir.
So here are the retired numbers. Bingo Smith,
What number?
7.
Okay.
Big Z,
Yep, 11.
Larry Nance, 22.
22.
Mark Price, 25.
So we skipped over 20 already.
Skipped over-
All right then.
Austin Carr, 34.
So they
Nate
could-
Thurman, 42, and Brad Doherty, 43.
And 23 is the other one. Will be. So they could have gave him 20.
George Niang was 20.
He's still in Cleveland?
It says, I'm looking at it right now, 24 to 25. When he got there.
When he got there.
20, and he got traded.
So he could get it back now.
Yeah, he could be JT20 again.
All right.
You know?
All right.
But
Yeah.
they wouldn't even give him.
Yeah. Who is this? Security?
Well, okay. I think the way it has to work, you can't switch numbers.
T. John Saloon, 135 out of
You have to
350.
buy out the entire
You gotta buy-
inventory.
Let me.
I'll buy all 3.
Yeah. I'm about to say. Let me ask you a question, Chris. How much inventory do you think has like Jaylon Tyson jersey just hanging
Oh,
out
I know what they were.
at the fan store? 96 out of 275.
They're not gonna
Keyshawn
reach
George.
20 because Cavs go Timothy Mozgov was 20.
Timothy
Eric
Mozgov.
Snow. Shouts out, Eric Snow was 20.
Timothy Mozgov will forever be my
You Roy Hibbert?
my reason or why I can point to Roy Hibbert being trash.
The way you feel about Hibbert, I think is the way I feel about Mozgov.
That's fine.
I kind of hate that guy.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Tim brought us LeBron eventually.
At least Luol Deng was something, right?
Prior to,
Like Luol Deng deserved that contract in the grand scheme of things.
he should have got in Chicago though.
Exactly.
He didn't need to get it here.
Timothy Mozgov deserves nothing.
Nah, I'm glad we paid Tim. We paid him because it opened up the door for Lebron at some point. Like that. That's a runoff of the Mozgov contract. The fact that he didn't play for a full season, and we got 70 something games out of Roy Hibbert starting, and would have paid him like for the Lowskis, and was like, nah, we'll go sign Mozgov, who hasn't played in a year and a half, and give him max money just to get you up out of here. Richard Jefferson on the auto. Hell yeah. James Harden. Jeremy Shohan, 71 out of 199. Nikola Topic on the Youthquake. Bam Adebayo. Yves Messi. That's crazy.
That's how Paulie reintroduced basketball.
With Roy Hibbert.
Yeah, I remember him.
Well, I hate him and want him to die.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's what he was saying.
That's wild.
He's a Kali. He's a great Kali of basketball. Just tall for no reason.
I think of Sean Bradley. That's my great.
Nah. Bradley makes a great poster. A fantastic poster. He also was blocked like 12 shots in one game or something like that. Huh?
And you think that you can score one of 20 baskets on one game?
I think I'd score.
You wouldn't. This is crazy. Devin Harris is not really related to Devin Harris, right?
Who? Nah. Maybe.
That would make me feel.
They're on the same spectrum, I think.
Really bad.
Kawhi Leonard gonna lock it up.
I just can't keep happening.
Jalen Wells on the next stop. Get well soon, kid. On the auto. Very nice.
Wow, you know?
Larry Bird. Instinct to Joel Embiid, 76 out of 99. 76 for the 76er. Mmm.
Like the 2010s.
I mean, that it wouldn't be like we saw.
42. I was like, no, man. I mean, you could already get young.
Jalen Wells.
2009 All-Star.
You see, Newell Cook, Brandon
Yeah, I heard about it. I haven't watched it. I heard about it. You see Beasley talking crazy to Melo, trying to get him back on the court.
Bro,
I ain't losing to nobody.
I didn't sit in the league.
I would love to see Melo and Beasley though. I think that'd be a fire game. Melo got to get back in
A
like
bunch of old dudes.
playing one. Yeah, I'm not asking because the way they play is half court. They play ones like Gilly and Teague did. They not running up and down the court. They not sprinting. They could play halves.
Yeah.
Aaron
I
Gordon,
guess because it would like
258 out of
the
350.
skill is still all there.
Yeah.
It's not like
Speaking of, Carmelo Anthony, 35 out of
it's
199.
not like they just all of a sudden just forgot
Yeah.
to
He
score.
catch you at the elbow,
They just can't run it.
get the jab. Yeah. Defend for a little bit,
Yeah.
and shoot that midi. I'm all for that. Khalil Ware,
Isn't Beasley
Ryan
also
Dunn.
significantly younger?
Yeah. And he still do this. Like he still do this. Because he's playing in the Big Three, I think, just this past season.
Melo's been chilling, I think.
I mean, training with the youngin, trying to get him ready.
But even Melo was talking about it. Like, his son was, like, trying to go out, and Melo was just like, bro, alright.
There, but that's what I'm saying. For some of these dudes, especially somebody like Melo that didn't finish the way he wanted to, that competitive fire is still there. Like, I still...
No, but he was saying, like, all his son was just trying to play him at once, like, for real.
Yeah.
And it was, like, not even, like, even there or there.
Yeah, I'm not finna dog my kid either, who's right there on the cusp.
What would Kobe do, though?
Oh, we don't know.
He wouldn't let his kids win.
Gigi? Probably not.
No.
Jared Vanderbilt? Huh?
Nobody would.
That's... I don't know, bro. I don't know. Mike's different.
Yeah, Mike.
Mike.
Hey, how many games do you think Marcus out against Mike?
He's still thinking about it. Spencer Dinwiddie, 170 out of 299. That's why his breakfast is the way it is. Pops ain't let me win no games.
At least they probably played, you know.
Hmm?
Magic never had a one-on-one.
No, he did. He did. It just didn't. You know. He's like, oh, okay, I see where this is going. I see where this is going. You know what? Never mind.
Yeah.
Going back in the house. Going back in the house. We're good out here. Don't worry about it, bro.
Cheryl Miller story is funny.
Chet Holmgren.
Tough. That's tough.
Oh, my back.
Yeah.
I'm
She
going to cry.
got out of there quick though. Ayo Dosunmu on a hollow autograph.
He never-
Tyshawn
never
George.
did a one-on-one.
Chet Holmgren, 200 out of 275. Chet showed up a little bit a couple nights ago. Anthony Simons, Jabari Walker, Kyrie, Drake LaRavia,
Dang.
the Jakester.
Forget about Jaw, Jaren, and Gigi.
Gimme.
Focus on Jake.
It's all about Jake.
This Laravia.
I met him, actually.
You met Jake Laravia?
Is he taller in person?
He's a clerk like there.
Gonna see a lot of that. Hey, we better capitalize now because when the pros start getting to the live breaks, like they took over the podcasting world. Joel Embiid is on here. All right, guys, we're gonna open up. Big ass hands on the screen. So what? Imagine what?
I think he did actually. He burned it.
Rip Hamilton, Latrell Sprewell. It would actually be interesting to see a professional basketball player do one of these breaks. Tyrese Maxey on the auto, yeah, giant ass hands.
Kawhi Leonard doing the guard break.
Noah Clowney, 86 out of 299.
That shit would be crazy.
That would be crazy, bro. How you open up all?
Well, this is your magic trick. Is this card disappear?
He opened up the whole case. You got people on the screen. Quiet. You got a card stuck between your two fingers right there. You got to pull. Oh, my bad. My bad. My bad. Why is he in the break then? If he didn't have a spot, why is he in the chat?
Kawhi doing with
Kawhi Leonard dealing with the trolls would be hilarious. If you don't have a spot, why you're in the chat? Where's the moderator? Delete him from the chat.
That's what I'm saying. You can make a case that those cards are like.
Jarris Walker,
Is that one for every team?
I was, no. I mean, like over.
79 out of 99. I believe our guy Brian asked for that. 225 out of 275. Khalil Ware.
Well, there's also people complaining about like, who is this guy? Like the Bachelor.
Kobe Buffkin.
You know that card is worth like more than like literally 99%.
Jalen Wells. Test drive at JT.
Like, bro, I pulled 2 Richard.
De'Aaron Fox.
I would've
Eric
loved to
Gordon.
see the Bachelor instead.
Hey Brian, didn't you have Didn't you ask for Jarris Walker? No, you asked for Jabari Walker.
KJ Simpson Jr.
Yeah, he asked for one of the Walkers though. When he said he was leaving out here. Jabari Walker. Got it. Alright, never mind. Why'd you get the never? You know what? Shout out. Shout out. Jabari Walker?
Alright, yours is guys. That's All-Star season wisdom. All-Star season. It does look very
Derek Sachet.
there it is.
The Flying Frenchman. Bilal Coulibaly. Jalen Bridges. Sepatone. Damn it, Tristan. Fell out in the youth quake. Darren Holmes. Deontay on the hollow. Larry Bird. Test drive. Donovan Mitchell. Shaquille O'Neal. Jalen Wells. Austin Reeves. Karl Anthony Towns, 20 out of 50. Gold Gang. Tyrese Halliburton on the Instincts. And Bronny James, the remix. It's a nice hit. No Karl Anthony Towns on the gold. Not mad at that. We need one more red. I want another red. I want a red and I want a one-on-one. Cam Spencer, Tyler Hero, Peyton Pritchard, Sandro, then Eric Gordon. Lock it up, Joel Embiid. Cam Christie, next stop auto. Jed Howard, Tristan Newton, Isaiah Collier, Roblox, as we like to call him here. Hakeem Olajuwon, Cam Christie again. Instincts of Jokic. Some of the greatest instincts ever. Oh, did he? That's fire. This same product?
I always thought he was pretty damn good.
3 boxes left. Let me switch over to the second case.
Who's RT? The 3 of us?
Wait, what happened? What he say?
Oh no.
What he say? What is it? What is that? Not claiming them no more.
No case ticket, right?
Say who?
No case ticket. Right?
No. No, yeah.
We got some stuff. We got some stuff.
Anton Watson of Celtics fame. Davion Mitchell, off night, 51 out of 65. Still one of the greatest nicknames ever. And Davion Mitchell again, 325 out of 350. There's Jayhawk, Youthquake of Alex Sarr. Tyler Smith, who I didn't even know was left-handed. Shout out to you. Vince Carter, Justin Edwards. Nikola Jokic on the locket. All right.
All right. Not
30,
too much. Not
30
too much.
32 out of 99 on Nikola Jokic. Lock it up.
Like lock up the MVP. That's
That okay. Lock up the paint. Lock up this this scoring. Lock up this triple double. Okay. All right. That's fine.
What? How much? How much?
4 minutes. 3 minutes in the third.
Wait, what happened?
Pacers up 8.
Must win for them, I think so.
3-1.
This is crazy.
I need help. Matt McClain, Hunter Green, Penelope, Julian Aguilar,
Hunter Green for sure. Allen.
Jonas.
Yeah, man, I think it's the
Johnny Furphy. Alperen Şengün, 38 out of 125.
year.
I need to look.
The Shin Gully. Quentin Grimes, Zach Edey, Jaylen Brown, Nikola Jokic on the purple. There's our caser. Nice little helix of none other than Stephon Castle.
Nice.
Got an auto, got a green.
Prior to just round 1.
Good stuff.
Indiana was plus 8,000.
Good stuff.
That's round 1 to 1.
Skylight Anton Watson on the auto. If you got the Stephon Castle spot, shout out to you. You done well for yourself. You're playing with the houseiest of monies at this point.
They were plus 6,600 at the beginning of the season.
The Pacers.
Yeah, and then plus 8,000 before round 1.
Somebody's gonna get rich. Carlisle up there, bro. Put some spec on his name. Rick Carlisle up there, my guy.
They didn't put him on the top. Whatever coaches did the all NBA
No, I don't think so.
Not really format was up there though for whatever reason. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. Ricardo Carlisle.
15 greatest coaches.
He a dog.
Auerbach, Larry Brown, Chuck Daly, Brent Holzman,
Laurie Markkinen.
K.C. Jones, Steve Kerr, Don Nelson,
Jamal Shedd, 142 out of 299.
Doc Rivers, Jerry Sloan, Spo, and Lenny Wilkins.
Spo made it.
Well, Spo deserved to make it.
I'm not saying he don't, but he young. 102 out of 350, Corey Kispert.
But at that point, he had still won 3 titles.
Kevin McCullough. And you know who he lost one to?
Ray Carlisle.
Hey! Magic
You know,
Johnson.
Just won a title.
Say-
Long ass Doc Rivers. Not bad. No.
What you talking about? It's Doc Rivers, bro. Larry Fishburne played Doc Rivers. Alright? That's all you need to know. Who the hell played Rick Carlisle? Jim Carrey? Didn't happen yet, so how about that?
That's a great fantastic. That would be awesome.
Obi Toppin.
I saw someone say.
Alonzo
that-
Mourning.
Obi Toppin.
Alex Sarr, there we go. 254 out of
I
275.
saw someone say that
Lock it up
these
with Wemby.
Are not this, or not that, or not made of X, Y, Z of shooters.
Justin Edwards.
But they're all just not bitches.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's what matters at the end of the day.
That's true.
I mean, you got James Johnson over there. You can kind of get away with it if you want to. Skylighted Dominique Wilkins. Nice little auto there. That's fire.
Yo, they're cooking them now. Oh my god. What'd you say? He's at OKC in 5?
I said OKC in 4.
I said okay.
Sweet.
I said OKC in 6. I said OKC in 6.
That's unfair, right?
Yeah, but
I'll give them some time.
but this momentum is not looking good.
They've had some good fourth quarters before. I'm willing to give,
Anybody disappear on OKC? Or just Indiana playing that well? What's J-Dub doing?
Well, I mean,
It's TJ McConnell though, bro.
he's Ed Reed. What do you mean?
It's TJ McConnell though. Let's not too much.
He's
Not too much.
He's not a bitch. He's the opposite of a bitch. He's a
Not
dog.
too much.
Everybody wants to know where I've been.
Third world country Nash, we getting it in. Don't do too much. Don't do too much.
Chef's 2 for 7, 8 points, 9 rebounds.
Karis LeVert.
Jaden was 5 for 13.
Allen Iverson, 146 out of
What's
150.
the MVP?
9 for 17 with 20.
He's the only one that.
Anthony Black.
Well,
Scoot Henderson.
I think I may know the
Tyler
difference.
Kolek. What?
The Pacers have
Derek Lively.
20 assists.
Yeah.
OKC has 8.
That makes sense. That's Pacers ball.
Howard's got 7 assists by himself. Spicy P with 5. Neesmith 2. Miles Turner 2. Nemhard 2.
Yeah.
Obi with 1. TJ with 1.
That's Pacer ball. That makes sense.
Obi Toppin 6 for 10. 15 and 7. 2 for 4 from 3.
This is the spot he needed to
Obi,
be.
this is the Obi Toppin game.
He needed a team that runs. Huh?
Oh, he's not in game 1. He cooked game 1.
Hey.
Obi Toppin Finals MVP.
Hey, yo, if he does that, and Howley gets to step up there like,
Like, can you imagine losing Finals MVP? Obi Toppin? Oh, my God.
oh man, on that team it's possible.
Caruso's got 17 off the bench,
Yay,
though.
difference maker.
9 for 18,
I need to watch that game. I got to see how it's happening.
I think it's their year.
Yeah, man, call me overrated if you want to. Paul Pierce, Diatti, 116 out of 299 on the Bakovi.
Clark there, so they're not gonna lose.
There you go.
Obadiah. That's the goal.
Obadiah Toppin. Chris Paul. Skylight. 1 out of 5. Kevin Garnett auto.
Ooh.
That's
nice.
the one.
Some last mark mojo.
I like it. I like it. It's baby KG too. He got hair. He ain't got no definition in the shoulders. There we go. 1 out of 5. Kevin Garnett auto. Fire.
12 boxes or 10 boxes?
Colin Sexton. That's fire. Shout out to the KG spot. We pulled some nice KGs around here. I know we got the gold auto of his before out of another product. I did ask for another red. I got it. Nikola Topic might get some minutes next year. Brandon Miller, 195 out of 275. Test drive Kyrie. Jared Allen, 191 out of 350. Nick Vooch. There's Alex Sarr, T-Mac.
Hernandez is Pascal on his track to be an Hall of Famer?
Rudy Gobert.
Second title.
And a big part of it, too.
Big part of both.
Yeah.
Eastern Conference Conference Finals MVP, numerous time All-Star, couple times All-NBA.
G League champion, G League MVP, G League Finals MVP.
Let's feel like,
Hey man, accolades, brother. Accolades. We talking about he got it out the mud, man. Started from the bottom, now we here in Toronto.
Best G League story of all time.
Yeah, what we talking about? Get out the way, Steven Jackson. Watch out, Steven Jackson. I got this. What we talking about? I'm talking about like from G League up.
yeah, he already has a better career.
That's what I'm talking about.
Two-time All-NBA.
Claytavius Thompson, Benedict Mathurin,
I don't think Stack's
19 out of 65. AJ Johnson, 27 out of 99 on
His
Destiny.
career average
We
is
like that.
18, 7, and 4.
Who? Spicy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there were a few years where he
Which is
wasn't
crazy because
There were
it's
a few
like,
years where he wasn't
Ooh.
doing shit.
yeah, but I'm saying 2 playoff runs like that.
Alex Sarr, that's fire. Radiating rookies.
Nice. Second rookie case.
Very nice.
Good case.
Very good case.
Good first case of Crow.
Alex Sarr. The tall Frenchie. Well, the other tall Frenchie.
Shoot, 39% from 3 on 4 attempts this year.
Skylight Auto, Antonio Reeves. AR-12. Yeah.
The last.
Ron Holland. Shireman and
For
Jalen.
this decade, he's 22.
Tight britches.
Yeah.
Bronson. Who?
Jared Durant, baseball.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Jalen Duran. I was like,
We like Jared Durant.
got a couple dogs next to him.
That's the Pistons made that draft.
What class is that? Cause you about to piss me off like that.
J90 class.
Alright. I thought it was. I thought you like make me mad on purpose.
Jalen Durant, one of them won.
Jay Knight will be back next year, supposedly. He said he's looking forward to it. Goodwill
He
soon.
can say whatever he wants.
He was having a good year before his body gave out on him. We'll see.
It's gonna be the worst paper lineup.
The Pacers?
Yeah.
To win it?
Yeah. Not like that. I like for my existence.
You're on for the Pistons?
Yeah, the Pistons had Ben Wallace, Rasheed Wallace, Johnson, but it was better team than that.
How in Pascal are all in the game?
I think that Pistons is a better team than that.
You got Ben Wallace over Tyrese?
Who?
You got Ben over Tyrese?
Ben Wallace.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the whole team.
I know. I'm going player for player. Top to bottom. You said on paper.
I mean, can't compare them, but I mean,
You can't say that one player is a better player than the other,
They just do different things.
which is fine. So who's the better? Adeem Bona, Donovan Mitchell.
yeah, I picked Ben over Howard.
All right, that's easy. Spencer Dinwiddie, John Stockton, Zachary Reese-Shea. Spicy over Rasheed.
I got Sheet.
Okay. Miles and Chauncey.
Got Johnson.
All right, well, we're good then. 'Cause ain't nothing really left after that. Like, that's 3 already, so. And we just saying on paper. And you're 3 with Detroit. Zach Edey on the auto.
Nice.
Edey auto. Sean George, Dylan Jones, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Filipowski, Youthquaker, Khalil Ware, Grandmama, Ja, Cam Spencer,
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
and Mark Williams. 6 out of 25 on a Mark Williams. Lock it up on JoJo. Cade Cunningham on a hollow. Latrell Sprewell. Lock it up on Nikola Jokic. That's a real card. It's a real card. Quentin Post on the base. KJ Simpson base. AJ Mitchell 232 out of 299. Bronny James on the Destiny. I think that's pretty much fulfilled. Grade A Dick. Giannis is the Cooper on the hollow. Lawrence Johnson. Grandmama to the masses. Last 3 packs. Then we move on to case numero dos. And keep the party going. We got one more red for the road. Nah, that's finished. Never mind. Ron Holland. Skylight. Big O. Onyeka Okongwu on the auto. Alex Caruso, 256 out of 275. Big Yeka. Chino Hills legend. Lock it up. KD. LaMelo Ball. Cody Williams. 189 out of 350. It wouldn't be the first time he's done that. Yeah. Yeah, come here. Come here. Have a seat. Have a seat. No, we're good. We're good. We'll slide Neesmith down to the 4. We don't need you or your shenanigans. Furpy! You're up. You're in. Obadiah over here.
How tall is this?
Thinks the game. 6'10".
Okay, that makes sense. Dude is active on the ground.
Yeah, spicy, 6'10", ball
I
handler.
feel like he just does everything so. He just does everything good.
Which is crazy because we talking about.
He's not great at anything, but
We're also talking about a dude that got drafted for energy and defense.
I mean that's essentially.
That's it.
At worst, that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's not making shots.
So he just reverted back to his college days. All right, case numero dos. And he's learned to be a good passer in transition. Like he can push the ball. He helps their pace. He runs the floor. Slides over on defense. Walls up. Like spicy. He's underrated as well. I think he's one of the better forwards in the league, but you don't ever hear his name in those combos. We need all the boxes. Thank you. Thanks. Appreciate you.
So interesting to see, like, in retrospect, someone that Golden State wanted so bad, but they didn't want to partner with Kuminga. And now I'm watching, like, what that team looks like with Spicy P on that team. It's like, is he not, like, the perfect player for that team?
And then I give you some flexibility to get Draymond hell up out of there, too. Spicy and Jimmy, with that system, bruh, it'd be alright. Give up Wiggins and Kuminga, it'd be alright. That's why Bob Myers got up out of there. Nobody's listening to me. Nobody. Alright. Use the blade side. Way more effective when cutting the boxes. The blade side. Way more effective. Put that in your notes, kids. There we go. I promise you I've done this before. Here we go. Jaime Harden. Dennis Rodman. Tristan Da Silva, 60 out of 129. The Flash, Dwayne Wade, 41 out of 99. Taylor Hendricks, 37 out of 50. Skylight auto of Justin Edwards. Khalil Ware on the next stop auto. And Alex Sarr on the Instinct. Got there. Tristan De Silva. Very solid rookie year. Quality player. Over in Orlando. Yeah, some talent down there. Florida boys. We got KJ Simpson. Got a red in here. There's a red in here. Karshawn George, Chet Holmgren, Walker Kessler, 2 out of 129. Am I tripping on this one? No. All right. Miles Turner, 1 out of 5, just in time for the finals. We like that. Followed by Dame Lillard, 38 out of 99. Alex English on the Skylight Auto. There you go, a little throwback action. Colin Sexton, 2 out of 25 on the auto. And test drive, Damian Lillard. Alex English, a walking bucket during his time. Denver Nuggets legend. Speaking of the Nuggets, so do we share 15 when we're retired?
No. That's just for Jokic.
That's crazy.
I think they kind of hate him up there.
What up, Demo? They kind of hate who, Melo?
I think they kind of hate Carmelo up there, yeah.
Bro.
He said all of the 50, all of the 25, cash all of the 2. Damn.
Our third red of the break. Fantastico. All right, little TSJ. Derek White, Oso, B-Pod, Kevin Durant, 42 out of 99. Jason Tatum, 73 out of 129.
I'm the best player on the court.
Adeem Bona, 48 out of 50. There you go. There you go, Brian. I got you. Jabari Walker on the auto. Very nice. And Adeem Bona on the auto. Followed by Destiny, 2 out of 2, Alex Sarr.
Wow.
Yes, sir. The Alex Sarr spot doing all right.
Sheesh.
Danye. Can I borrow you for a second, sir? You like just record that for the sale.
I mean, it's already. Once you're ready, plug that.
Okay. A little Jabari Walker action for you. Got you, bro. Say less.
Coming alive. That's the monster now.
Next box. Khalil Ware, MPJ, Stephon Castle, Dante DiVincenzo, Eric Gordon, 44 out of 129. Gold Gang, Rip Hamilton, 27 out of 50. Tyler Smith, 25 out of 129. Well, just in time for the finals. Tyrese Halliburton on the auto.
Nice.
Gary Trent Jr. got to get an auto of his as well. Followed by Destiny Zachary Reese-Sachet, 8 out of 25.
Nice.
That's what we doing, fam. That's what we doing, fam. It's all coming together nicely. KJ Simpson would be cool too. Say less, bro. Say less, bro. I got you, family. Ty Howley getting that ugly jump shot, but it goes in. Somehow. Gary Trent, the remix. We need like a list of NBAers whose fathers are NBAers and like tear them up of how much better they are than their dad. Jalen will be at the top of that right now, right? Jalen Brunson. The gap between him and Richard. Huh? Say what?
Nothing. I was asking for.
Whoa. Actually, let me ask you. Well, no, I think I know the answer already. The gap between Jalen Brunson and Rick Brunson, is that wider than the gap between Steph Curry and Del Curry?
Jalen Brunson at home.
Rick Brunson.
His dad play?
Quentin Post, yeah, he did. He had a cup of coffee in the league. 42 out of 129, Jalen Wells. Gary Trent Jr., 48 out of 50. OMP, 90 out of 99.
Is that LeBron's dad?
Tyler Kolek on the auto.
Allegedly a former pro.
Will Chamberlain, yeah. Rasheed Wallace, 48 out of 50. And another Destiny Gold Gang, Zachary Reese-Sachet, 21 out of 50.
Damn.
So we got Sheed on the auto. Reese-Sachet. Case go crazy right now. This case go crazy. Nice little Sheed auto to fit.
Oh, nothing.
Sandro.
Nope.
Cody Williams, Clyde Drexler, Nick Vooch. This is 58 out of 99. Ulrich Comtree, 1 out of 129. Aaron Nesmith just in time for the finals, 14 out of 25. Leonard Miller on the auto, followed by Skylight. Off night, Davion Mitchell, 24 out of 25 on the auto, and test drive of Donovan Mitchell. There's Davion, there's Donovan. Four boxes left. Olajuwon, Q Grimes on the rookie. Jett Howard. Oh, another caser. We'll save it. Anthony Davis, 41 out of 129. Pelle Larson, 90 out of 129. Malik Monk, 46 out of 50. Sidi Sissoko, 35 out of 50 on the auto. Jock Landale on the Skylight auto.
That's
And Bronny James Jr. on the Destiny. No love for the Jock Landale?
I like that.
do I get an auto bid?
If you bought that spot. I mean, you might get an auto hit right now.
That's
Keep-
foul.
Keep it. Keep it.
I'll have to look up the unpaid for spots.
I mean,
Alright.
Flowers has.
Who?
Exactly.
Alright, let's see who's hiding behind the Jett Howard. Somebody of importance. Black Jesus!
Nice.
Anthony Edwards. To go along with her Stephon Castle of the same kind. I like it. I like it. Been good stuff. It's been good stuff. 3 boxes left. Yeah, the John Landale auto isn't too bad. I mean, but what else are you gonna do? What else are you gonna do? If you're the JLD. Jamal Shedd, Austin Reeves, Dirk Nowitzki, 71 out of 99. Tristan Newton, 106 out of 129. Isaiah Roblox Collier, 2 out of 25. Pokome Diate on the auto. Beef Stew, 32 out of 50 on the auto. Followed by Test Drive, 30 out of 50, Jalen Brunson
Hey.
in his regular basketball shorts. So there you go. Not Thigh Lord. Not Quad Father. Regular old Jalen Brunson. Hey, Christopher, have you heard Ace Trumpets?
Who?
The Clips. Ace Trumpets.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what the Clips are?
You mean their new stuff?
Yeah.
I haven't heard that new stuff yet.
It's a good song, sir. No Malice is back.
Big smack though.
You gotta hear that song, man. It's a good song.
They reunited at Flog Knob when I went 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I wanted to go, but we were waiting for Tyler, the main stage. But we could, like, I heard them do grinding, and I'm like, I should be there right now. What am I doing?
Well, they're going back to that sound with this album. They're going back to that sound. 35 out of 99, Spicy P. Joshua Hart, 127 out of 129. Christopher Paul, 84 out of 99. Jonas Valanciunas on the auto, 2 out of 25. Zachary Risache on the Next Stop auto.
Nice.
And Anthony Davis on the Instincts. One more box. From ghetto to ghetto to backyard to yard. said 2-point game under 5 minutes. They figured it out, huh? Yes, Jim. Flawless Baseball is indeed next. We're going to finish this one out, do our no-cap recap, and then we'll get out of the way for a couple cases of that real thing. Zach Edey, Jonas Valanciunas, Spencer Dinwiddie. There's another black in here. Jamal Murray, 44 out of 129. Cade Cunningham, 97 out of 99. AJ Mitchell, 45 out of 129, but we will pull from the rear card. Lock it up, Karl Anthony Towns. Don't make that face, sir. And Ryan Dunn on the auto. That's rookie hit there. Behind our AJ Mitchell, which will be our last card, is a break. We have, oh wow. Well, look at that. Tyrese Halliburton, 1 out of 2 on the auto.
I think the Pacers are gonna win.
Yeah, look at the omen in the air. Look at the omen in the air. Reese Halliburton, 1 out of 2. Most overrated player in the league, according to his peer group. I'll show you guys. I'll show them all. The Halliburton is wild.
You haven't heard that?
I have. I
It's
just,
like, bro, like that, I can't be the first person to get that.
no. I've heard it.
Everyone's
I've heard
calling
it.
him.
I've heard it. It's still wild. All right. So that is our break. No cap recap coming up right there. And then we're gonna get out of the way. Flawless Baseball. Who do you have, Jim? Get your requests in now with the CGs, so they know how to properly bless you. Pause if necessary. All right, here we go. To 350. Cody Williams, Jared Allen, Corey Kispert, Davion Mitchell, Aaron Gordon, Tejon Saloon, Derrick Jones Jr., Clyde Drexler, AJ Johnson, Devin Booker, and Victor Wembanyama. To 299, AJ Mitchell, Bakome Diate, Jamal Shedd, Noah Clowney, Spencer Dinwiddie, Elvin Hayes, Jonas Valanciunas, and Jimmy Butler. To 275, Alex Caruso, Brandon Miller, Alex Sarr, Khalil Ware, slow down, Chet Holmgren, Keyshawn George, Anthony Simons, Jalen Tyson, and Michael Porter Jr. To 199, Carmelo Anthony, Jeremy Shohan, Dylan Jones, and Ron Holland. To 150, Allen Iverson, John Stockton, Jalen Tyson, and Kyle Filipowski. All right, Brian. See you later, bro. Appreciate you. To 129, AJ Mitchell, Jamal Murray, Josh Hart, Tristan Newton, Anthony Davis, Pell Larson, Ulrich Comchi, Jalen Wells, Eric Gordon, Tyler Smith, Jason Tatum, Walker Kessler, Tristan Silva. To 125, Alperen Sengun, DeMontis Sabonis, and Carmelo Anthony. Our hits to 99. A lot of them. Cade Cunningham, Chris Paul, Spicy P, Dirk Nowitzki, Nikola Vucevic, OMP, Kevin Durant, Damian Lillard, Dwayne Wade, AJ Johnson, Destiny, Nikola Jokic on the Lock It Up, Jarris Walker, Joel Embiid on the Instinct, Steph Curry, Brandon Podziemski, Instinct of Stephen Castle, Pascal Siakam, and Tracy McGrady. Non-numbered autos are as follows: Ryan Dunn, Zachary Risachet, Bakome Diate, Jock Landale, Leonard Miller, Tyler Kolek, Gary Trent Jr., Tyrese Halliburton, Jabari Walker, Adeem Bona, Alex English, Justin Edwards, Khalil Ware, Onyeka Okongwu, Zach Edey, Antonio Reeves, Dominique Wilkins on the auto. There's more. Anton Watson, Cam Christie, Tyrese Maxey, Ayo Dosunmu, Jalen Wells, Richie Jefferson, Oso Iguodaro, Stephon Castle, Andre Jackson Jr., Precious Achiuwa, Tristan Da Silva, Ron Holland, Jonathan Kuminga, Eric Gordon, Gary Trent Jr., Jalen Tyson, Jared Allen, and Johnny Furby, who got us started on the right foot First auto, ooh, the break. Adeem Bona to 75. To 65, Benedict Mathurin, Davion Mitchell, Dominique Wilkins, and Jaylon Tyson. Our gold gang hits to 50. Isaiah Stewart on the auto. Jalen Brunson test drive. City Sissoko auto. Malik Monk, Gary Trent Jr., Rasheed Wallace on the auto. Zachary Reese-Shea, Rip Hamilton, Adeem Bona, Taylor Hendricks, Karl Anthony Towns, Chris Livingston, Harrison Ingram on the auto, and Taylor Hendricks. To 25, our hits go like this. Jonas Valanciunas on the auto. Isaiah Collier, Aaron Neesmith, auto of Davion Mitchell on the skylight. Zachary Reese-Shea, Colin Sexton auto, Mark Williams, and Jamal Murray. Getting to some of these low number hits, but first, let's knock out some of these casers. Nice little helix of Anthony Edwards and Stephon Castle. And our Radiant rookie, Alex Sarr. So those are our case hits there.
That's not surprising.
Our lowest number hits, number to 5, Miles Turner. A Kevin Garnett Skylight auto to 5. And Jaylon Tyson on the Youthquake. And our 2 lowest number hits of the break, Destiny of Alex Sarr. This is 2 out of 2. And our possible finals MVP, Tyrese Halliburton on the auto, 1 out of 2. Fantastic. All right, we're done here. We're going to shut this down, bring up a brand new stream for our Flawless, and we'll see you on the other side. Have a good night.